with the science of the soul. Here, Krishna, he's giving instructions to Arjuna, but he's giving instructions to all of us. That we can see how Jayashree or Joyce, that the body's there, but she's not there. The body's there. Earth, water, fire, air, ether, that's there. Mind, nehi, is not there. How you say it's not there? Mba, not there. Mind, huh? Huh?
Onoginga.
Onoginga. Onoginga. Let me hear you go now. Onoginga. The mind is not there. Intelligence, onoginga. Huh? Atma, the soul, onoginga. Not there. But what is there? The physical body. And this body is not even the body that she had for most of her life, because it's explained scientifically that the atoms, the cells, they change to such a degree that every 7 years you have a different body. So Krishna explains, Natvevaham Jatunasham Natvam Neme Janatipaha Nacheva Nabivyasmat Sabe Vayamatakparam, said that never was a time that we did not exist, nor all the people of the world, nor Joyce, nor in the future shall we ever cease to be. That Joyce is still living. That soul is still living, but not in this body. So, what has happened? Explains. Dehinosminita dehe komram yovanam jara tatadi hantara prapti dirastatrana muyati. As the embodied soul passes from this body, from youth, from girlhood to youth to old age, then the soul passes into another body at the time of death. So the embodied soul was there when took the body as a baby girl, and there she is, still in Guyana, 17-year-old girl. Then that soul takes that body, and then here she is, a married woman, some 30 years old. There she is, 38 years old. The body's changing, but the soul is the same. The soul is constant. Here she is, in her 40s, her 50s. And the body's changing. The soul is the same. And there she is, 95, with that body. But when the body dies, the soul, it takes on another body. So she has moved on. So it's a celebration for her moving on. It's not a time for lamentation. In the 20th verse of the Gita explains, Najayate mriyate vakarachin nayam bhutva bhavita bhanaguya. Ajonita shaskato yampurano nihanyate hanmane sharire. For the soul, there's no birth, no death. The body undergoes birth and death. But she, the soul, is eternal. The soul just takes on the physical body and out of illusion identifies that, oh, that I am Guyanese, I am American, I'm married to a Nigerian, I have 2 sons. All this is identification with the material body, which is born of illusion. And because of this illusion, it brings material attachment. And because of this material attachment, it brings suffering. So we should be in this world and interact, but without attachment, because the attachment is the cause of suffering. So many, Krishna is telling Arjuna that because you're attached to your family members, then you're suffering. So if you're not attached, then what emotion should one have? This is the question. We're not going to have attachment, but what emotion should we have? Vaishanti Didi. If we're not attached, what did Gurudev say we should have for? Affection. Thank you. We should have love and affection. Very, very important point. Love and affection. Our Guru, he said we should have love and affection for everybody, but attachment for nobody. This is the life of a bhakti yogi. And this is the purpose of human life. Labha sudulabam idam bahu sambhavante manusyam atadam anityam api hadira. That achieving this human form of life, that one should utilize the human form of life to achieve the ultimate goal, which is pure love of God. And not be caught up in the material attachments that have to do with the material body, which is going to grow old, is going to die, is going to decay, is going to be burnt and finished. But human life is not meant for that. So how do you have love and affection for all, but material attachment for none? It sounds bewildering. It sounds bewildering. But this can only come by the mercy of the Supreme Lord, through his devotees, through his saints, who have love and affection for all, and no material attachment, but they have supreme attachment for God, for the supreme goal. When their grace comes, then we can walk in this world, we can mingle with people, we can be in family situation, and we can give love and affection to the maximum, overbrimming. But material attachment for none. This lesson we should try and learn today. Have love and affection. Pray, bless, Joyce, that may you go on your sojourn in spiritual life. Because human body is meant for spiritual life, not just material enjoyment. The dogs have material enjoyment. The hogs have material enjoyment. The different lower species of life have material enjoyment. But when you come to the human form of life, that is meant for having love and affection for all, but material attachment to none. So I'll stop here. We'll speak more on this topic. Love and affection for all, and material attachment for none. But we may speak about it, but how it actually comes in the heart, we want to discuss more. So now, coming from North Carolina, practically speaking, the eldest person in our family. We have a very big and prestigious family in the southeastern part of Nigeria, in Abia State, the Notri family. So he was very close with my mother and obviously his elder brother, my father. Their house, we have a big family estate, and their house is just right next door. And his son, Kelechi, she was mom to the whole family. She was the matriarch of the family. Big family. We have literally hundreds of personalities. Children, not children, adults now, all over the world. And of them all, Kelechi was her favorite. So they've come from North Carolina, and I'd like to ask my very dear uncle, Uncle Uchendu Notri, to come and pay his tribute.